Everywhere I go, people are asking me, haven't you heard? Haven't you heard? Think that I'm a fool.
Oh shit, it's your boy Chris back again with another video in this bit. So look, it is the end of 2018 right now. Like, it's December 31st and it's finna be 9 o'clock. And I want to give y'all a warning, I'm recording this on New Year's Eve. So there are fireworks out there. So if you have PTSD or STD, HIV, ABC, any of that stuff, you might not want to watch this video because there are people popping firecrackers out there. And they may sound like gunshots, and I don't need anybody, having no seizure or nothing watching this video. But back to the point. I want to talk to y'all about a few things. I do have a list.
Boy, if you don't
And it's just going to be... Sorry, I'm not going to play with fire. But it's just going to be like a few things I need to mention before going into 2019 that need to stay in 2018. So, number one on the list is just fake friends. I'm not taking any fake friends with me in 2019. If you are a fake friend, I'm going to give you an example of how you're a fake friend to me. If you are a person that only hits me up when you need a ride in my car, and you talk about you don't have gas money, but you think we quote unquote cool or something, it's not happening. I'm not giving you a ride. I'm not giving you a ride. Not only am I not giving you a ride, I will open your message and not answer it. That's how petty I'm going to be, because you're a fake friend. That's what you are. I won't be giving any. First off, really, I don't even give rise to most of my friends like talking about. I don't. I give rise to family. I don't give rise to friends. So the second thing is I won't be sitting here talking to everybody. I like to meet everybody. I like to introduce myself to people. I like to start conversation with people. But some of y'all have just taken it and got carried away with it. Because if I sit there and I talk to you, you feel like I'm obligated to keep on talking to you. And some of y'all talk too much. You talk too much. You talk too much. You talk too much. Like, just keep on talking. No, stop it, please. But anyway, I'm not even finna have any more conversations with new people. If I fool with you now, if you get a text from me that says Happy New Year at 12 o'clock or whenever, 12 o'clock, right? Or is it 11:59? Whenever I send a message saying Happy New Year to you, or whenever I tell you Happy New Year, then you know I still fool with you. I still fuck with you. But if not, sorry. I don't like you. I don't fuck with you. You're irrelevant. These firecrackers really working on my nerves, but I'm gonna keep on pushing through this video because I was supposed to make a video a while back, like last week, but I was sick. I'm still currently sick if you can't hear it in my voice, but I'm gonna keep on pushing this video out for y'all. So number three, or the third thing on the list, is I'm just tired of people trying to shoot their shot at me. Stop. If you feel like you want to shoot your shot at me, let me shoot my shot first. Please let me shoot my shot first. Let me give you some type of hint that I want to talk to you. Because if you come to me trying to talk to me first, it's a big turnoff. I'm not gonna deal with foolishness like that. So that's just the number three, or the third thing on the list for leaving in 2018. Now, I just want to talk about a few things because as I was scrolling through Instagram, by the way, if you have not followed me on Instagram, please look in the link in the description and follow me on Instagram. But I was just scrolling through Instagram and I was just seeing all this foolishness, and there's a lot of foolishness out there. A lot of foolishness. And when I mean by foolishness, I mean there's a lot of things that I was becoming aware of before I got on Instagram, and then I get on Instagram and it like threw me for a loop. You get what I'm saying? So I was like sitting there looking at Instagram, and I was looking at some posts that people were making, talking about some new year, old me, new year, same me, new year, new me. And I'm like, y'all post this every year, but you still asking people for money. You're still asking people, can you borrow their earphones? You're still asking people, can you stay at their house because you have roaches and rats at your house? No shade, no shade. I'm just saying, just the Instagram posts need to stop. They need to stop. Another thing I was aware of on Instagram when I was scrolling were people's Instagram stories. Now, I'm not a person to be on Instagram like talking about. You can ask anybody. I'm Snapchat famous. I'm Snapchat famous. I'm Snapchat famous. I'm Snapchat famous. I don't really get on Instagram like that. All my activity happens on Snapchat. So when I get on Instagram and I'm looking at these people's stories, I'm seeing conflicting interests. You know, it's like, okay, let me explain. Say for example, I get on someone's Instagram story and I look on somebody else's Instagram story. Why is it that y'all are posting the same things at the same time in the same area, but y'all don't fuck with each other? It doesn't make sense. Because on one day, you over here telling me in this ear, oh, I don't like this person. I don't fool with this person. I don't fuck with this person. The other ear, the other person telling me, oh, I don't like that person. I don't fool with that person. I don't talk to that person. But y'all are at the same place at the same time.
What the fuck?
Recording the same video.
What the fuck?
In the same area.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
On the same social media platform.
What the
but you
fuck?
don't like that person. Why are you talking behind their back? Now, what would be interesting, what would be very interesting, is if I was to, throw out some names. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I would never do that. What would be interesting though is if I did throw out those names, or if I did post those text messages up here of who those people are that don't like each other. But I was just looking at this like, oh, you talking all this shit behind their back, but you just don't fool with them according to you. That's what you say. But that's another thing I was noticing. Another thing I was noticing on Instagram was the fact that when, like, okay, say for instance, you know how you can click on your likes. My watch came undone, 1 second. Okay, you can click on your likes, but then go up to following, I think is what it says, and you can see what other people like. Well, I sometimes, out of boredom, go and click on that just to see what other people are liking, what other people are commenting on. And, it's a knee slapper. It's a knee slapper because I was sitting there looking at what some people were liking, and I'm like, okay, that's okay. But anyway, I was just sitting there looking at the stuff that some people are liking and some people are commenting on, and I was just disarrayed, just flabbergasted, baffled. I didn't know. I was like, you're really liking stuff like this? But it was just funny that you're liking these pictures and commenting under these people's pictures that you don't like. Again, the fake stuff has to stop come 2019. It has to stop. It has to. I don't know if there's something in the water, something in the coffee, something in the tea, but it has to stop. It has to stop. I don't understand why everyone wants to be fake. If you say you don't like someone, don't like them. If you say you like them, like them. Don't be wishy-washy. I'm not the type of person to do that. If I don't like someone, I'm not going to go around them. I'm not going to post pictures with them in the car together. You see how that doesn't add up? You see how 2 plus 2 does not equal 4? It equals some outrageous number like 600. It just doesn't add up. So that was just one thing that I was noticing throughout scrolling through Instagram. Now, on Snapchat, there's a lot of things that you can tell because people don't know how to yet use Snapchat to its full potential. And I feel like that's why people always ask me, Christian. Like, hey, can I get a shout out? Okay, well, you have to be aware of when I give you a shout out, everyone can see it. Everyone. That could mean there could be some people that you don't like that have added me on my Snapchat that will see that and that might add you, not knowing that you don't like them, but they're still gonna add you. You see how that works? And I feel like people always get that twisted up in their head. They always assume, oh, if he give me a shout out, I'll just have buku people add me. That's not necessarily true. You may be ugly. No one wants to add you. Let me take that back. You're not ugly. You're just not everyone's type. You're just not everyone's type. So I'm just gonna cut that off. But anyway, I just feel like if you ask me for a shout out and I give you one, then just expect people to add you, because when people add you and then they start looking at your story and you're like, oh, I don't like this person, or I don't want this person adding me on my Snapchat, then don't come back to me saying, hey, so-and-so added me on Snapchat. Why did you give me a shout out? You told me to. You didn't tell me to not let so-and-so see it, because I have my Snapchat on public. It's not on private. So anybody can add me and watch my stuff. You feel me? So if anybody can watch my stuff, that means even the people that I don't have added back, just because I don't have someone added back does not mean they can't watch my story. And that's why all y'all's views are still in the 1, 2, and 300s, when mine are reaching the Ks, 1K, 1.6K, 1.7K, 1.8K. It's reaching those type of numbers because my stuff is not on private, it's on public. And I'm not trying by any means trying to make it seem like I'm just, so big-headed and so famous. I'm just saying, if you really want to get to where you want to get, try to get there. That's all I'm saying. If you really want to get to where you want to get, try to get there. I could really that could be a sermon. I could take that to church right now and take up an offering, because that would preach. That would preach a word, and a word will be preached. But anyway, I was planning on doing some type of game show that I came up with in my head, but that takes up to 3 people in order to do. Like, you have to have one person asking the questions and then 2 other people playing. And I mean, I couldn't have people over here while I'm sick, so it just wasn't in best interest for me to go ahead and record the videos like I wanted to. But I had to go ahead and make this video because this is 2019 and I wanted to tell y'all what all we're not taking what all I'm not taking to 2019, and what all y'all shouldn't take to 2019. Also, I had to make a video telling y'all of the stuff that gets on my nerves, because Instagram is really just getting out of hand. And it really got out of hand right after they rolled out that update that everybody said they didn't like, but apparently Instagram said that it was an accident or something. They rolled out I don't know, they said it was just some type of accident or whatever. And Snapchat has this new update. For some reason, I have an iPhone XS Max and it's not coming to my phone, so I'm not sure what's the deal with that. But I do have this phone and the update came to this one, so I'm not sure if they're like testing it on the old people first, the people with the old devices or whatever first, to see what's going on before they issue it to the more important people that have newer devices, or what. But I mean, I just don't have the update. And according to something else that I've read, they're releasing some more AirPods. Now, I just bought some AirPods and I'm kind of highly upset because the new ones are supposed to be black and I have white ones, and I like black stuff, and those are white, and they're supposed to be releasing some black ones. So I'm highly upset that they're releasing some more. I'll just pay for the new ones instead, I guess. Just pay for the new ones. I mean, I guess. So, with all that being said, keep it breezy, keep it cold, cause I'm out.
Thank God I got my own now. Feel that I'm not wrong now. Tryna find my soul now. I can go to shows now. Got me a new pole now. Got me a new hoe.